When shooting in 360, multi-view is a feature that allows you to get picture-in-picture or split screen with your Insta360 One X, One X2 and Insta360 One R. In this video I'll show you two ways you can do it, either in camera or using the app, and I'll show you how to do it if you've got more than one person in your shot. So let's get straight to it. A multi-view video is a really useful feature because it allows you to take advantage of both lenses on your 360 camera at the same time. So you can get a shot of yourself riding your bike or walking and then show where you're heading in a point of view style with both images on screen at the same time. With the Insta360 One X2 and the One R, you can activate multi-view mode whilst you are shooting, and in theory this will save you time in the edit because it will automatically input keyframes on your timeline. When you're recording, if there's part of your walk or your ride that you know where you'll want to use split screen or picture in picture, you simply press the multi-view icon. And this can be found halfway up on the left hand side of the screen. Multi-view uses AI to detect a selfie image, so an image of you, and this will always be the image that appears as the smaller image in a picture-in-picture style, or the other half of a split screen. You have no control over this. The AI is looking for a selfie view of a person for that part of the multi-view image. This works really smoothly with the One X2, which we'll talk about first, but with the One R it's a little bit buggy. With the One X2, when you press the multi-view icon, you see the picture-in-picture on your screen straight away, which is very reassuring when you're filming. When you then look at this shot on your app, the multi-view has been applied straight away, and you can either export it as it is, or you can change the aspect ratio by selecting here, or you can even add additional keyframes so that your main image, for example, pans from left to right. Or you can change the way the multi-view is laid out by selecting the multi-view icon and changing it from picture-in-picture or to split screen. And if you're walking with someone else or sat in a car, then this is where you can choose the car split screen, which gives you a wider image capturing more than one person in shot. And the car split screen is the one exception to the fixed selfie image rule. And in this mode it's the POV camera that is fixed, but you can change the angle of the selfie view either by adding keyframes or even using viewfinder mode. With the One R you press the multi-view icon the same as you do with the One X2. But with the One R you don't see the picture-in-picture effect on the LCD screen, which is a shame. What you see is the main image, so whatever you're looking at as the main image on your LCD screen will be the bigger picture on your final multi-view video. And by default this is the lens that is facing you, so that will give you a picture-in-picture of you and a main image of you, which is actually pointless. You can change this by selecting the icon on the right hand side halfway up, which will switch it to the front lens. So your point of view shot will then become your main image and you have a picture-in-picture of yourself. What I found in practice, however, with the One R when you select multi-view while you're shooting is that when you get it into the app does whatever it wants to do, and it will input keyframes where you don't want them, and it will move the camera in a way that you don't want it to move. It was more time consuming changing the keyframes and trying to make it work how you want it to work. The multi-view with the One R when you select it on camera is a bit buggy and needs more work. The other way of making a multi-view video is using the app, and this is my favourite way because you don't have to make any decisions while you're shooting, and also this works with the One X, the One X2 and the One R. To use the app you can either shoot something new or you can use any previous footage where there is clearly a shot of you as a selfie image, so the AI can detect you in the shot. So open your shot in the app, press multi-view and then scroll to where you want the shot to begin, and now select the plus icon. Now scroll to where you want the shot to end and press the tick icon. The AI will now detect the selfie view and generate a picture-in-picture shot. You can now select what type of multi-view image you want to create by changing it between picture-in-picture, split screen or car split screen. So for this one we will go with standard split screen. So the selfie view, which is a head and shoulders, is fixed. We can't change that. The image on the left, however, we can adjust. So click the back arrow button. Change the view with your finger by swiping on the screen, so we want to change this to a point of view shot, and then press the plus icon to add a keyframe. Now when we play it back you will have one camera facing one way and the other camera facing in the opposite direction, and when you are ready to export then click on the export button in the top right hand corner. Click on the custom icon, now click on the hexagonal icon at the bottom and select the highest bitrate and the highest resolution possible, and that's it. And a multi-view video is so quick to do this way in the app that I don't really see any advantage in doing it while you're shooting. You're better off just doing all the processing in the edit. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. For more cool shots you can do with your 360 camera, then you can watch these two videos next. My name's Rich, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.